varied show. So I would think that probably people would say, wow. I try to make the shows so that they are very appealing and eye-catching, okay? I'm an artist myself, so composition and the way the show is put together is very important to me. Okay, so I would hope that they would have a pleasant feeling of this is a new adventure.
How many artists are taking part? And then how do you decide who to mesh together with the exhibit?
Well, as I say, I'm an artist and especially a collagist, so
nice.
I have no trouble with that. But this year we didn't have as many artists as we usually do because we have a new component this year. This year we included historical element in terms of we have a group called the Black Pioneers of Niagara Falls. Now these were black people that came to Niagara Falls before the mass migration of the 40s and 50s. They were here around 1920 and before. Okay, so a few of the original families went through their photo albums and we put together a show of history of the Native Americans, Native people in Niagara Falls. Black people that would consider themselves pioneers, so to say, because they were the first. And there were only a few families, 5 to 6 families, but they have such a rich pictorial history.
Yeah.
And it was I that put it together and restored photos, okay? And it was really a very pleasant experience in terms of learning what the family photo means, okay? I've always had a liking and a heartfelt feeling for family photos, and that this show underlined that, okay? There's so much history, and take for instance, how can you have an emotional impact with somebody you never met before?
Right.
How can you love somebody you never knew before? But I could see those kinds of emotions when great grandkids and such looked at their parents and their forefathers, never having seen them or haven't seen them in that light. So it really did something for me in terms of the family photo.
That's
so
great.
All those out here, when you have a family photo, first get a pro. So all that retouching will have to be done, and understand that it's a treasure. You're creating a treasure.
You're saving it.
Yes, when you talk about a family photo. And now, especially with the inks and papers now, we're talking a 200-year life, okay? So that really goes down to more than 3 or 4 generations.
Well, Ray, thank you so much for joining us. We will post more information if you want to check out the exhibit on our website, WGRZ.com.